renaming a Virtualenv folder without breaking it. I've created folder and initialized a Virtualenv instance in it. When I run env $pip freeze, it shows the installed packages as it should. Now I want to rename my project / to project /. However, now when I run, it says pip is not installed. How do I rename the project folder without breaking the environment?
You need to adjust your install to use relative paths. Virtualenv provides for this with the relocatable option. From the docs. Normally environments are tied to a specific path. That means that you cannot move an environment around or copy it to another computer. You can fix up an environment to make it relocatable with the command $virtualenv relocatable envnote. env is the name of the virtual environment, and you must run this from outside the env directory. This will make some of the files created by setup tools or distribute use relative paths, and will change all the scripts to use activate_this.py instead of using the location of the Python interpreter to select the environment. Note, you must run this after you've installed any packages into the environment. If you make an environment relocatable, then install a new package, you must run Virtualenv relocatable again.
I believe knowing why matters more than knowing how. So, here is another approach to fix this. When you run .env/bin/activate, it actually executes the following commands, using /tmp for example. However, you have just renamed my project to project, so that command failed to execute. That is why it says pip is not installed, because you haven't installed pip in the system global environment and your Virtualenv pip is not sourced correctly. If you want to fix this manually, this is the way. With your favorite editor like Vim, modify. Usually in line 42. virtual_env equals /tmp/myproject/env virtual_env equals /tmp/project/env. Modify. In line 1. After that, activate your virtual environment env again, and you will see your pip has come back again.
Note, as JB points out, this solution only applies to easily recreated Virtualenvs. If an environment takes several hours to install, the solution is not recommended. Virtualenvs are great because they are easy to make and switch around. They keep you from getting locked into a single configuration. If you know the project requirements or can get them, make a new Virtualenv. Create a requirements.txt file. env $pip freeze is greater than requirements.txt. If you can't create the requirements.txt file, check env/lib/pythons.x/site packages before removing the original env. Delete the existing env. Deactivate nrm/rf env. Create a new Virtualenv, activate it, and install requirements. Virtualenv env and n.env/bin/activate and pip install are requirements.txt. Alternatively, use Virtualenv wrapper to make things a little easier, as all Virtualenvs are kept in a centralized location.
I always install Virtualenv wrapper to help out. From the shell prompt. There is a way documented in the Virtualenv wrapper documents, Virtualenv. This is what you do. Make sure you are out of your environment and back to the shell prompt. Type in this with the names required. And then, if necessary, to go to your new env.
You can fix your issue by following these steps. Rename your directory. Rerun this $virtualenv.path/rename_directory. Virtualenv will correct the directory associations while leaving your packages in place. $script/activate. $pip freeze to verify your packages are in place. An important caveat: if you have any static path dependencies in script files in your Virtualenv directory, you will have to manually change those.